And the other point I'll make is that with the D2, particularly with the D240 stain, it does stain cells in that desmoplastic stromal reaction. And sometimes I don't quite know whether the cells surrounding the tumor is actually a vascular channel, or is it just some sort of cells that have been pushed by the tumor and falsely appear to be vascular invasion. So I'm not a fan of D240 because that's where I have trouble. And then, of course, the focus you're looking at on the H&E may not be there on the immunostains.
That's also very true. Yes, of course, it might cut out. I know what you mean about the stromal staining with the D240. I think I'm generally most convinced with the D240 when it looks like a sort of a brown line, if your immuno stain is actually brown, rather more diffuse lighter brown colours. So I think to be convincing, it's got to be a distinct line rather than something which looks like sort of compressed stroma. But yes, that definitely can be an issue, that's right. And of course you can sometimes get stromal cells staining up with CD34 as well, although normally in this situation I find it's cleaner.
So among the two stains, you prefer D240 or do you prefer...
I would normally do actually CD31.
Okay.
Or you can do a CD34, and sometimes the case we get sent have a CD34, but the most common combination is a CD31 and a D240. Of course, a CD31 will also stain lymphatics, but often it stains the lining of a lymphatic slightly more pale than it'll stain a small blood vessel. So I still think a D240 is useful, but I totally accept you can get that stromal staining as well.
Yeah. What about an elastic stain for looking for large vessel invasion? How often do you do that? And have you had success in capturing large vessel invasion in the submucosa?
Yeah, again, we see that quite often in those referred cases, and we often see vascular intrusion that I was just talking about, extending into larger veins, which is quite well highlighted on an EVG stain. So, yes, I would say yes, we do see that, but I think in general, I would say that when I see vascular invasion in this setting of PT1 cancer, it's more commonly into thin wall blood vessels. But yes, again, definitely, if you think you might have invasion of a larger venous structure, yes, an EVG can definitely help to highlight that.
So I'm going to take you back